En relación a los valores compartidos y cómo podemos mejorar la colaboración en lo que es el eje atlántico, efectivamente somos parte de regiones, de ciudades que compartimos problemas, retos, perfil de empresas, tipología de ciudades. Desde el punto de vista de San Sebastián consideramos que efectivamente tenemos que visualizar mejor lo que es el espacio atlántico. Igual que se conoce de forma muy nítida el eje mediterráneo y es muy palpable qué tipología de ciudades, qué valores se comparten, esta realidad no es tan evidente en aquellas ciudades del entorno atlántico que compartimos problemáticas, situaciones comunes.
I think there are a range of different ways in which companies can both co-develop, co-construct, co-produce. Most of the financing models now that used to be used within, let's say, the television industry, they're changing more towards a co-production model. So I think that most territories in Europe have ways of working in co-production, either around spend-based incentive tax shelters, shall we say. There are ways of actually taking budgets which are constantly coming down, making them go further by working in collaboration with other areas. So I think if you look across the different range of platforms, you know, across media, across the digital sector, there are different ways of the public and private sector working together to build value, to build clustering around supply chain, so that different parts of the supply chain can achieve maximum impact for their products, but also can achieve maximum value for money. So can make what are ever decreasing amounts of money go further and further.
I think companies from the Atlantic sea line have great opportunities of working together. Wales as a country, obviously we're a huge coastal country, and it is that coastal aspect that actually brings those companies together. Linguistically, it's quite interesting to see how many different languages exist along that Atlantic sea line, and how little we do actually cooperate together at the moment. So there's huge opportunities, and especially from the minority language perspective, I can see huge benefits.
Well, the one thing that these regions have in common is working in a bilingual situation, or be it the Gaeilge agus Béarla or Welsh and English or Basque Spanish. They all have that same experience, and sharing that experience would help these regions working together in a collaborative manner.
Bueno, yo creo que un poco en relación con lo que hemos estado hablando hoy, ¿no? Establecer pues, marcos de cooperación a nivel europeo, participar en proyectos europeos, darse cuenta de que al final las distancias no son tan grandes en lo que es la nueva economía, intentar completar juntas a través de diferentes partenariados pues los huecos que quedan por resolver en la cadena de valor. Yo creo que es verdad que las diferentes regiones del Atlántico tienen muchas cosas en común, pero también tienen mucho que aprender unas de otras. Entonces, aprovechar pues, proyectos como este, como Interreg, para establecer nuevos proyectos juntos.
I think it's really interesting getting companies from these kind of regions together, because there's always a tendency in broadcasting, the media, that everything gets focused on a single place. It tends to be a place like London for us, or maybe Madrid, Barcelona, those kind of places in Spain. And I think, I've worked both in London and in Cardiff, and I find that we have such a different spirit working in a place like Cardiff, that you have so many entrepreneurs, smaller companies. We tend to be much more flexible in the way that we work. So I think it's a great idea to bring together these like minds, if you like, from these kind of places, really to benefit from that open mind and try to work together in a much more innovative way.
Well, obviously, companies from the Atlantic regions face the same challenges in terms of where they are physically, on the edge of Europe. So I know for companies in Ireland, this can be a real problem because we are on the west of Europe, on the extreme west region. So we face similar challenges in terms of trying to market the services and the products that we produce. So hopefully, if we can look at that in a more collaborative way, it has the potential to be successful. And obviously, hopefully, to access funding under various programs that Europe has to offer as well. So similar people, I think, can work together in a common purpose to try and get where we need to go.